Hello guys, hey, welcome to another episode of a film life vlog. I'm so glad you guys joined me because I have a real treat for you today. Today I'm going to talk about the Yashica 635 TLR. And now this is a camera that I purchased from eBay a while ago, and when I first got this camera I was having issues with the focus. So this knob right here is how you would adjust your focus, and as you can see, as you turn, it basically adjusts the lens board here. But when I got this, this thing was actually set on wrong. I think the person that got this somehow took it off and didn't put it on the right way, so it was not able to focus to infinity, but I was able to take it off and get that fixed. And ever since then I've been taking this for a spin. So in Calgary, back in the summer, my family and we went for a little quick vacation in Calgary, and I took this camera for a spin. That was my very first time shooting with a TLR, and I'm happy to say that the results that I got were fantastic. The photos were fantastic, guys. Fantastic. Some features about this camera: over here is the film counter, and this side here is the ISO dial. Right over there, that little red dot over there is basically indicating that the ISO currently is set on 100. The dial itself is really how you would advance the film. So once you shoot, you press on this button and spin until it clicks, and then it moves to the next frame. It is so easy to do double exposures with this camera. That is what I really loved about this camera. Technically, all you have to do is basically pull this down and shoot. You can just keep firing and firing. You can have so many exposures on just one frame, and it's so easy to do. That is what I really loved about this camera. Simply loved it. The other thing that you should know, if you look over here, there are two little dials over here. So this left dial over here is now my right, actually advances. If you look right there, that advances the shutter speed, and you can see that changing. And this dial over here, which is on my left right now, that advances the aperture. So take a look at that, and right there you would see the aperture changing. The lens can go down to aperture 3.5, which is actually pretty neat, because this lens here has a focal length of 80 millimeters, and 80 millimeters with a 3.5 lens would give you an awesome depth of field. It's not the same as 3.5 on a 50 millimeter lens. The depth of field on this is crazy. It is really impressive. Because this camera is a TLR, as you can see, it has two lenses. This is the viewing lens up here, and this is the taking lens. Now, one thing that I actually found out about this camera from my test is that when you are taking this image, and if you look carefully, you will see a red area over there, and that red area is basically where you want your image to be composed, basically like a safe area. That's where you want to do your composition, and that takes care of the parallax effect. That's one thing I really loved about this camera. Another thing I loved about this camera, guys, is this waist level finder. It is so clear, it is amazing. The images look so crisp. I did not even have to use a focusing thing over here, and this focusing thing basically push this and that comes, and it basically looks like you're looking through an eye level viewfinder, right? Look at that. I didn't even have to use that because this was so clear. It was simply amazing. I love this camera. The other cool thing about this camera is that it can also take 35 millimeter film. However, I don't have the adapter that goes in there to basically modify it for you to be able to fit a 35 millimeter canister in there. So I didn't, I'm not using it for that, but I'm more than happy to just use it for 120. In order to take off the back of this camera to load film, spin this, and it's so easy. It just opens just like that. Look at that. In another video, I will be showing you how to load this camera with 120 film, and so stay tuned. At this point, I'm going to show you some pictures. I think you've heard enough talking by now. Here are photos of my family that I took in black and white. This was a shot on Arista Edu 100 film. It's panchromatic film, and I love it, and I hope you guys love it as well. Enjoy. Hey, so welcome back. I hope you guys enjoyed looking at those images. I just simply love this camera. I think that if you're able to get a camera like this, I would recommend that you do. It is so easy to use, guys. It's so easy to use. This medium format camera is just incredible. So thanks so much for joining me on this episode of a vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope you guys keep coming back. Hey, I have a lot of cool stuff planned for you, and as always, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day and stay safe.